Hello students, in today's video we are going to start chapter 7, that is coordinate geometry. In this chapter we will study about the three things. Number 1, in exercise 7.1 we will study about distance formula. This formula is used to find out the distance between the 2 points. And second one is exercise 7.2, that is section formula. This formula is used to find out the ratio in which a point divides the line segment. Okay, and third one is exercise 7.3. In this exercise we will study about the area of the triangle. Okay, area of the triangle. But due to COVID-19, CBSE has deducted 30% syllabus, as you all of know very well. So this exercise they have deducted for this year. Okay, so now we have to study only two exercises, that is 7.1 and 7.2. So first is 7.1. Now we are going to start our 7.1. In this exercise, what I said, we have to study about the distance formula. Distance formula. See how. First of all, this thing should be clear. Coordinate geometry, as the name suggests, coordinate geometry means this chapter, whole topic, all questions are related to the coordinates of a point. Okay, so distance formula. Suppose you are having 2 points, like one is A, other is B. The coordinate of point A are x1, y1, and coordinate of point B are x2, y2. Our question is find out the distance between these 2 points. So use the distance formula. What is distance formula? AB. First keep this thing in your mind. AB, ये चीज़ ध्यान रखनी है आपको. AB, B बाद में है तो मीन्स B के कोऑर्डिनेट्स में से A के कोऑर्डिनेट्स को आपने सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल x कोऑर्डिनेट x2 माइनस x1 स्क्वायर प्लस देन y कोऑर्डिनेट, सो y2 माइनस y1 का whole square. So this is your distance formula. This formula helps you to find out the distance between the 2 points. Whole 7.1 revolve around this formula. Okay, so now we are going to start our question. That now question number 1 is, question is find the distance between the points 2, 3 and 4, 1. So use the distance formula. Let give the name as A and other as B. Okay, so AB. Suppose this is your x1, y1 and this one is your x2, y2. So what's the formula? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So what is your x2? Your x2 is 4. What is your x1? That is 2. What is your y2? Y2 is 1 and y1 is 3. So 4 minus 2, 2. 1 minus 3, minus 2. 2 square is 4, minus 2 square also 4. So 4 plus 4, 8. Do the prime factorization of 8. That is 2 into 2 into 2. Take this 2 outside, because in square root pairs give a single term out. Now root 2 remain as it is. So 2 root 2 is your answer. So this is your distance. Distance is 2 root 2 units. So this is about the first question. Now second question is, next question is determine if the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are collinear or not. What's the meaning of collinear? Collinear means all points lie on a same line. So let A is 1, 5, B is 2, 3 and C is minus 2, minus 11. This semicolon indicates the next line. Okay, so first find out AB, then BC and then CA. Why? Suppose you are having a line A, B and C. AB, BC and then CA. Okay, so what's the AB? Just write down the formula. x2 minus x1 ka whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So in case of AB, what you have to do? You have to subtract the coordinates of B from coordinates of A from coordinates of B. Okay, so what is coordinates of B? X coordinate is 2 and here x1 is 1. Here y2 is 3 and y1 is 5. So 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 2, 3 minus 5, minus 2. So 1 square is 1, minus 2 square is 4. So it becomes root 5. Prime factorization of 5 are not possible, 1 and 5. So remain as it is. Now find out the b. Again, this one, BC, C coordinates. Subtract coordinates of b from C. So minus 2 comma minus 2 whole square plus minus 11 minus 3 whole square. If it's your wish, you want to repeat the formula, you can write, otherwise no need. 2 minus 2, minus 2 and minus 2, that becomes minus 4, minus 11 and minus 3, minus 14. What it becomes? Minus 4 square is 16, 14 square is 196. What it becomes? 6, 6, 12, 1 is carry, 9 or 1, 10, 10 or 1, 11 and 1 and 1, 2. Do the prime factorization of 212. What it becomes? On which table it goes? On which table it goes? On 2's table. So it becomes 106, again 2, 53. Now 53 is prime number. 53 is prime number, so it remain as it is. So what it becomes? This is in pair, so 2 root 53. Now find out AC. What is your AC or CA? Anything you can find out. Suppose I write CA. Then subtract the coordinates of C from A. What's the coordinate of A? Coordinates of A are 1 comma 5 and C is minus 2 comma minus 11. So 1 comma minus 2 and outside minus, it becomes positive, or you can write like this, then minus minus plus, then y2. What's your y2? 5 minus minus 11. It becomes 1 plus 2, 3, 5 plus 11, 16, 9 plus 16 square is 256. So it becomes 9, 6, 15, it becomes 265. So if you want to do prime factorization, then do it. It goes on 5 table. Then there is not possibility, no one is in factor. So leave it as it is. Now check whether sum of two sides is equal to third side. No. So your answer is no, these points are not collinear. So right here, AB plus BC not equal to CA. So these points are not collinear. Yeah, non-collinear. You can use any word. Is it clear to all? Very easy question. Okay, so next question is find the point on x-axis which is equidistant from 2 comma minus 5 and minus 2 comma 9. So first of all, draw a rough diagram. Give it as a name as A, B and P. Suppose your P point is equidistant from A and B. What is your A? 2 comma minus 5. What is your B? Minus 2 comma 9. So just write down, let A 2 comma minus 5, B minus 2 comma 9. Now P. Question is the point on x-axis. Yes, if any point lies on x-axis, what's the coordinate? X comma 0. Why? Because on x-axis all the values of y are 0. Suppose if question is on y-axis, then take it as 0 comma y. Is it clear? If question is about the y-axis, then take it as 0 comma y. Now question is about x-axis, so write it as x comma 0. Why? Because on x-axis y is 0. So what is your P? X comma 0. Now question is, according to question, P is equidistant, means AP is equals to PB. So use the distance formula. What is AP? Coordinates of P and coordinates of A. Subtract the coordinate of A from P. Why? क्यों? क्योंकि हमने क्या करना होता है, सेकंड वाले में से पहले वाले के कोऑर्डिनेट्स को सब्ट्रैक्ट करना होता है. सो क्या बन गया ये? x minus 2 whole square plus 0 minus minus 5 whole square. Here PB from B minus 2 comma minus 2 minus x whole square plus 9 minus 0 whole square. Now use identities. A minus B whole square, A square plus B square minus 2AB. So what it becomes? A square plus B square minus 2AB. Yes, minus minus plus 5 square is 25. What it becomes? Minus sign take as common. 9 square is 81. Square root cancel with square root, or you can write squaring on both sides. It's up to you. You can cut it. Now next step is x square plus 4 minus 2 2s are 4x plus 25 is equals to minus square is plus a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab plus 81. X square cancel with x square. Now minus 4x plus 29 is equals to 2 2s are 4x, 81 plus 4, 85. Take x term on single side and other terms on right hand side. So it becomes minus 8x, and 15 minus 9, 6, and 7 minus 2, 5. So what is your x? Your x is minus 7. So what's your point? X comma 0, it becomes minus 7 comma 0. So your point that is equidistance from A and B is minus 7 comma 0. So this is about this question. So next question is find a relationship between x and y such that the point x comma y is equidistant from the point 3 comma 6 and minus 3 comma 4. So let it be a P, A and B. P is x comma y. It is equidistant from A as well as B. What is your A? 3 comma 6. What is your B? Minus 3 comma. So write down let. Why I have written let? Because the name has not given. So I have written from my side. So I have used word let. Okay. If name are given, then you have to use that name only. Otherwise your question will be considered as a wrong question. So question is equidistance. So that means AP is equals to PB. Same as previous question. Again use the distance formula. What it becomes? AP. Yes, see from here. AP. X minus 3 whole square. Y minus 6 whole square. PB. Minus 3 minus x whole square plus 4 minus y whole square. Any doubt? Square root sign cancel with square root sign. No issue. A minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. 2ab. Here a square plus b square minus 2ab. Here minus minus sign. Use property of positive because both becomes positive as in last question. So a square b square 2ab. This one a minus b whole square. A square b square minus 2ab. So x square and y square both cancel, same sign. If shift to one side, signs become opposite. Now 9 minus 6x plus 36 minus 12y is equals to 9 plus 6x plus 16 minus 8y. Yes, minus 6xy minus 6 minus 12y. 36 and 9, 45. Here 6x minus 8y, 16 and 9, 25. Shift all to one single side. Minus 6x minus 12y plus 45 plus 6x changes into minus 6x, minus 8y changes into plus 8y, and plus 25 changes into minus 25 equals to 0. Yes, minus 6 minus 6 minus 12, minus 12 plus 8 4y. Which one? Minus, because largest term is negative. Now 45 minus 25 20. Whole equation divisible by 3. So take minus 3 as common. What it becomes? Take 4 as common. Why? Because the minimum term is 4 and whole equation is divisible by 4 also. So because 3 is not divisible by 4, so I have taken 4 as common. It becomes 3x plus y plus changes into minus because negative sign is outside. So what's the equation? X plus y minus 5 is equals to 0. So this is your answer. Question is relationship. Relationship means your answer should be equation. Okay. How you can write this? 3x plus y equal to 5. This is also relationship. So when you get your answer in equation, then this your answer question is correct. So this is all about this question. Now some important term we are going to discuss. Suppose your question is check whether the points 2, 3, -1, -3, 2, 11, 5, 6 form a square or not. Then what you have to do? Let it be a B and C, and this one is D. First find out AB, then BC, then CD, and then DA. Give the name as ABCD. Okay, find out AB, then BC, then CD and DA. Yes, can everybody knows all sides of squares are equal and diagonal also equal. So you have to find out these 6 terms: AB, BC, CD, DA, AC and BD. If all are equal, if all values are equal, that means all sides and diagonals are equal, then it is a square. If anything is not equal, then it is not a square. Is it clear? You can do easily. Suppose same question become as check whether it forms a parallelogram or not. In parallelogram, what's the condition? Opposite sides are equal. That means AB and DC should be equal and AD and BC should be equal. So what you have to write? If AB is equals to DC and AD is equals to BC and diagonals, yes, what's the diagonals of parallelogram? That are not equal. Diagonals are not equal, so that means it is a parallelogram. Is it clear? Same if 3 points are there. If 3 points are there and question is check whether the points, again take it as ABC, form a equilateral triangle or not. If AB, BC and CA all are equal, all sides are equal, then yes, it is an equilateral triangle. If question is about isosceles, then if 2 sides are equal, out of 3 any 2 sides are equal, then yes, it is isosceles triangle. If question is about scalene triangle, if no, not a single side, means all sides are different, then yes, it is a scalene triangle. Okay, so this is all about 7.1. I hope it's clear to you. So thank you.